Hello, this is Science for 917. Just to review, I'm leaving this up here because some students didn't get to have a chance to finish this the other day. And it's just 6 ways to classify matter. And we really discuss mass, which is to determine mass, place an object on a balance, and record the mass in grams. That is the number one way for us to determine the difference, to be able to classify an object based on its mass. Physical state, which is whether it's a solid, it maintains its shape, liquid, makes a puddle, or gas can float away. Just some easy visual observations of what you can see. The tool we would use for magnet, to use a magnet, we would use this right here, a magnet right here, and it's if it attracts or repels. So if it attracts, it is magnetic. If it isn't, it's non-magnetic. And this is what I want you to write. I need you to write the word attract inside your inside your science journal, underneath your other things with mass, solid, or matter, solid, liquid, gas. Okay, and you're just going to write attract, and you're going to write to cause something to move closer, which is the definition for that. So then going back here, conductivity is if it transfers, if it passes through, it's conduct. If it stops, it insulator. And then it's the relatively density, is does it sink or float? Very visual observation. And so, whether or not solubility is whether or not it dissolves in water. The other 2 words I need you to write down inside your journal is attract, and here's magnetic, able to be attracted by a magnet. Hit pause to write that in your journal. Mass, the amount of a matter in something measured in grams. Also, stop now and write this in your journal. And if it works, it's not working for me. Okay. So these are now I'm going to just show you some examples of what you use. I showed you a magnetic already. A magnet is one tool that we use to help to find out if it has magnetism or not, or if it's magnetic or not. You can use a thermometer or some type of device to measure the temperature. That's another way to classify an object. This tool right here helps you to see how much electricity an object has, and it's also a way to be able to conduct to see how much. No, that's not. Hold on one second. Mr. Hazen made a huge mistake. I will actually put it on tomorrow's thing. A circuit, actually. That was actually a way to measure the voltage. I actually wanted to show you a picture of a circuit, which I'll show you tomorrow on the video. And then here we go. Right here is the ability just to see whether relative density, which is whether or not it sinks or floats. And real quickly, I'm going to show you, just so we can do this, the visually of really discussing what matter is, the 3 different states of matter, so you can really get that down to where you can visually see it. The way I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to right here, and I'm going to let you guys watch this video. It's just a quick video, and then once this is over, we'll be done for the day.
Everything in the world is made of matter in some form or another, and that means there's a lot of different kinds. Matter can be observed and recorded and put into categories. Physical properties like color, mass, weight, temperature, and texture all help us identify and classify materials. We run experiments and use tools like scales, balances, magnets, and computers to make more detailed measurements of a material's property. Things like hardness, reflectivity, magnetism, volume, density, or flammability all help us learn more about how matter behaves. different matter behaves differently. A rock does not burn in a fire, but wood does. Most metals don't bend, but others are flexible. Some substances dissolve in water, and others do not. We can also identify the state of a sample of matter by its physical properties. A solid has its own shape and volume, because the particles are so close together they can't be moved. When matter is in its liquid form, it takes the shape of its container, like water taking the shape of the glass it's in. Particles are close together, but they have room to move around. That's what makes liquids more free-flowing than solids. Gases expand to fill their container and are more loosely held together. We can learn a lot about a sample of matter by observing it. From studying its properties to understanding its behaviors, the more we know about matter, the more we know about our world.